We have lost a true Federation hero. Red alert. The Klingon colony on Kitomer is under attack by a Romulan ambush. A Federation starship is already inbound to intercept the Romulan birds of prey and provide support to the besieged colonists. However, given the possibility of further attacks, we must perform an immediate review of our readiness protocols. Let us begin. In space, one's frame of reference is everything. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camera. Zoom in or out using the mouse wheel. Holding right-click and moving the mouse will rotate or tilt your field of view, while the WASD and arrow keys move the camera directionally. When ready, click on our construction ship to begin the readiness protocol. This is the beating heart of Starfleet, a Federation starship. To move the ship, use the Move button on the ship's action panel. Ships can also be moved with right-click. Generally, right-clicking on any object in the game will open a drop-down menu showing all available interactions with that object. For now, use the action panel to move our construction ship to a destination of your choice. Notice that our starship is not yet accelerating. Unpause the game, and your orders will be set into motion. Now, time is moving forward, and our starship is accelerating toward its destination. You have the ability to pause, unpause, or change the relative speed of time. Time is a mysterious thing. Even the most experienced Starfleet captains do not fully understand its complexity. Because the possibility of prolonged conflict with the Romulans has been thrust upon us, we must optimize our logistics. Resources are required to construct new space stations and ships, settle new worlds, and keep all other aspects of the Federation running. Remember not to let our resources fall below the minimum threshold. Information is power, and the key to peacefully resolving interstellar conflicts. For this, we must rely on tooltips. To learn more about something in the HUD, hover over it and view its tooltip. For an example, view the tooltip of the highlighted icon to the left. We will need new structures to defend ourselves from the Romulans and minerals to build them. First, select our construction ship and choose Build Mining Station from the action panel. Then, find the highlighted object where a mining station can be built and select it to begin construction. If a highlighted object is not visible, try moving the camera. Our mining station will soon be under construction. We can build mining stations on many nearby astronomical bodies due to the high metallicity in this region of the galaxy. Keep in mind that if we don't acquire these resources, other parties will. Our construction ship is en route to its destination. We will be notified when our mining station is complete. Our mining station is operational, and its minerals are being added to our monthly resources. Not every station will yield the same output, as natural resources are not uniformly distributed throughout our galaxy. As the Federation prepares to face the Romulan threat, proper management of our planets will be critical to ensure neither our prosperity nor the rights of our member species are harmed. Select the highlighted planet and open its planet summary screen. Remember to zoom out if you need a wider view. Buildings are where communities gather and work together to create things greater than the sum of their parts. A free slot must be available before a building can be constructed. Once the building is finished, it will have an upkeep cost. The effects for all buildings can be checked in their tooltips. Select a free slot and choose any building that suits the needs of the population, such as a replicator. Districts are areas of a planet zoned for specific uses, such as housing our pops, producing resources, or creating jobs. Intelligently zoning our districts can mean the difference between a successful world and one with deep systemic issues that will negatively impact our wider civilization, including our ability to defend ourselves from external threats. Go ahead and build a city district. Buildings need pops to use them. It doesn't make sense to pay upkeep costs on empty buildings, so a world should be home to a sufficient number of pops for its infrastructure. Unemployment will rise if pops are mismanaged, but can be reduced by creating enough jobs. Close the planet management window by clicking the X in the window's top right or with the Escape key. Above all, readiness means having the best possible defenses for our own worlds. Starbases can be upgraded with shipyards and many other valuable structures. Starbases also give us ownership of the systems we have surveyed and formalize the status of those systems as part of our territory. Find the highlighted starbase and select it. Whatever course you decide, a strong response to the Romulan attack on Kittimer will require us to build ships. This starbase already has a shipyard. The specific modules a starbase has depends on its intended use. Open the Shipyard tab. Starfleet's charter dictates we maximize our knowledge about nearby star systems, both to broaden our scientific understanding of local space and for our own defensive purposes. We cannot protect what we don't understand. Let's build a science ship to begin surveying. A new science ship has been ordered. Construction will commence soon. Remember, you can unpause the game using the time controls. Scientist to the bridge of our ship. Select our new science ship. Click on the empty leader portrait in the ship's action panel to assign a scientist. To recruit a new scientist, click the Recruit button. Hover the cursor over the trait icons to view the details of each trait. Check if any could improve survey speed. If no traits match the task at hand, any scientist will do. Choose a scientist and select Recruit to assign them to the ship. Select our newly recruited scientist and assign them to the ship. Success! Our scientist has been assigned. Our science ship is now fully crewed and ready for its first mission. Now it's time to fire up our warp drive and go where no one has gone before. Click on Galaxy View to zoom out and see the entire galaxy. It's our galaxy, our home, and the home of most other intelligent species we have contacted, including those hostile to us. The intricacies of anything on the galactic scale can be daunting, to say the least. To make it more easily navigable, let's examine the quick access panel to the left. The mission log will be our main center of operations throughout the game, and the first place where important information is updated. To open it, use the F1 key or click its icon on the quick access panel. The mission log stores all our present tasks, including active special projects and unresearched anomalies. It functions a bit like a ship's computer, but for our entire civilization. Make sure to check it frequently, and don't forget to complete missions marked tutorial for further training once this protocol is finished. Close the mission log. Finally, the outliner is the tool we use for quickly managing our colonies, fleets, and the various Starfleet agents we have sent across the galaxy on special assignments, such as governors and spies. Success. The Federation's security readiness has been upgraded. Although the Romulan attack on Khitomer indicates troubling times ahead, we are prepared to meet their active aggression and any other that could harm us or our allies with a united front. The only certainty in the universe is uncertainty. As new challenges arise, it is the Federation's duty to protect the rights and dignity of all. Federation News Bulletin. Starbases are the most basic, non-planetary units of our civilization. Each starbase we build brings a new system into the Federation. We can also capture hostile starbases by making claims on them. Starbases can be upgraded to include shipyards and other valuable modules. Their presence in a system also expands our borders and increases the warp range of our starships. Once a starbase is built and that system falls under our jurisdiction, we are free to build research and mining stations there, or to terraform and settle any worlds that may be hospitable to life. Incoming transmission. Notifications are small Federation round news bulletins that appear at the top of the screen to give updates on current events. Open notifications with left click to make important decisions or to view the actions of the other civilizations in the galaxy. Right click notifications to dismiss them. Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission. We will do our best to understand you.
Daggers talk, money howls.
Federation News Bulletin. We will do our best to understand you. Incoming transmission.
Jolan True.
We will do our best to understand you. The Leaders menu is where we can hire, dismiss, or assign governors, scientists, admirals, generals, and spies in need of work. Spies are not immediately available upon game start due to extenuating political circumstances in the galaxy. If they are still unavailable at the time of this message, they will return shortly. Fleets are the main organizational unit. This is our science ship. While all Starfleet vessels are technically science ships, these vessels are specifically designed to survey star systems for resources, research anomalies, and complete special projects. Technologies are where we will dedicate the majority of our research. There are few limits to what our scientists can discover. It is recommended to keep each research slot filled with a scientist whose traits best suit them for their field of study. Once research has been assigned, a priority can be set which will place that technology at the forefront of our efforts. Research stations monitor star systems and collect more about research based on the data they gather. The planet summary screen shows us important details about a world and its people, including its districts, resource production and consumption rates, current levels of stability, and planetary designation, if any have been set. Planets can be set to be automatically managed here as well. The mission tree shows the watershed moments in our civilization's possible past and future histories. Each node describes a unique culmination of events that have fundamentally changed or will change our social, economic, and civil trajectories. Choose carefully. A timeline is a delicate thing. This is our construction ship, which is used for building orbital stations. Once a star system has been fully surveyed, we can order our construction ship to move there and build research and mining stations if the relevant deposits exist in the system's orbital bodies. Though most of these processes are automated, the raw materials still need to be transported to their destinations.